everyone, welcome to Looming Maestro. I am your host Vedant Chawla and today we are going to learn chapter Light class 7. I have already made a video on chapter Light class 6. You can go and check it out if you have not watched that video. Today we are going to learn about this chapter in more details. So stay tuned with us till the end of this video so that you learn this chapter thoroughly. Light is a form of energy which gives us the sensation of sight. Light travels in a straight line. For instance, if you look at the flame of a candle with a straight pipe, we can easily view the candle. However, if we bend the pipe, we cannot view the candle and the light coming through it because it is blocked. So, if we take a candle, we light the candle and then we put the candle on the table and we take a straight pipe and try to view the candle through the pipe, we can easily view the candle. But if we bend the pipe and now if we want to view the candle, we cannot view it because light travels in a straight line, and this is justified by this activity. And the velocity of the light is 3 into 10 raised power 8 meter per second. Let's learn reflection of light. When the light falls on a mirror, the direction of the light changes. This change in the direction of light by a mirror is called reflection of light. So what happens is when the light falls on a mirror, the direction of the light changes, and this change in the direction of the light by the mirror is called the reflection of the light. The laws of reflection of light: the incident ray, the reflected ray, and the normal at the point of incidence lie at the same place. Angle of incident and angle of reflection are equal. So what happens is the light that is falling on the mirror is labeled as the incident ray, and when this falls on the mirror, it is reflected back obviously, and it is known as the reflected ray. So this is a basic point that when for example, there is a sun emits its own light, and that's the reason we are able to see it. But there are so many examples like the table and chairs and utensils. They do not emit their light, but still we are able to see them. That's because whenever the light falls on those objects, it falls on those objects, and then the light that is fallen is reflected back to our eyes, and that's the reason we are able to see those objects. Same way the mirror does. So the angle on which the incident ray falls, on the same angle the ray is reflected back, and you can see the normal labeling of the 90-degree angle of incidence and angle of reflection. Types of reflection: diffuse reflection or irregular reflection. In this type of reflection, the light rays that fall on the surface are reflected back in different directions irregularly. This generally happens in the case of an irregular or roughly surfaced object. Regular reflection. In this type of reflection, the light rays that fall on the surface of the reflecting object reflect back in a particular direction. The reflected rays are always parallel to each other. This generally happens in the case of smooth and shiny surfaces. So what happens is, in the irregular reflection, the light rays that has fallen on the object reflect back irregularly. They do not reflect back in the same direction. This happens in irregular objects or roughly surface objects. Whereas in regular reflection, the light falls on the surface, and the light that is falling reflects back regularly in the same direction in which the light falls, and the reflected rays are always parallel to each other, and this generally happens in shiny surfaces and smooth surfaces. Characteristics of image formed by a plane mirror. The image is always erect. The image is of the same size as the object. So the original image that is there, if we see in the mirror, it is known as the erect image. So the erect image means we can see the same original image, and the image is at the same distance from the mirror as the object is in front of it. The image is virtual, cannot be obtained on a screen. So virtual images means no, image that cannot be obtained on a screen. In the image, the right side appears left and the left side appears right. An image can be of two types, the real image and the virtual image. So let's see what is the difference between real image and the virtual image. The image is formed when the light rays reflect and meet at the same point. It can be viewed on a screen. It is always inverted, formed by a concave mirror. So real images is formed the light rays reflected and meet at the same point, and it can be viewed on a screen. So screen can be a paper, wall, or screen can be anything. So screen is something, so like there's a torch, and the torch is reflecting the rays, and in between there is an opaque object. So when the opaque object interrupts the light rays, what happens is there is the image, or there is a shadow formed of the opaque object on any screen. So the screen can be a wall or a paper, or anything on which it is formed is known as a screen, and it is always inverted. So inverted means it is always upside down and formed by a concave mirror, whereas a virtual image is formed when light rays reflect and diverge from the same point. It cannot be viewed on a screen, so this image cannot be viewed on any screen. uh, it is always erect. So erect means it is a ditto the original. The image is totally original that is seen in the mirror, and this is formed by a convex, concave, and a plane mirrors. So this can be formed by any convex, concave, and plane mirrors. Now let's learn spherical mirrors. So spherical mirrors are curved mirrors. It is reflecting surface in inside the spherical mirror is a concave mirror. If the reflecting surface is outside, the spherical mirror is a convex mirror. For example, a stainless steel spoon also acts like a mirror. The inner side acts like a concave mirror, whereas the outer side acts like a convex mirror. Here you can see that the inside side is the concave mirror and the bulge side is the convex mirror. Now let's learn what are the uses of concave mirrors. So concave mirrors are used as reflectors in torches, headlights of cars, scooters, etc. Concave mirrors are used by dentists to see enlarged images of teeth. Concave mirrors are used by doctors for examining eyes, ears, nose, and throat. So basically, these mirrors give an expanded image. This give a larger view of any image. So this mirror is specially used by the doctors to see enlarged images of many things like eyes, ears, nose, throat, etc. Now let's learn image formed by a convex mirror. The image formed by a convex mirror is virtual. and cannot be obtained on a screen. So the image formed by convex mirror is always virtual and it cannot be obtained on a screen. The image is smaller in size than the object. So in the concave mirror we saw that it gives an enlarged image, whereas the convex mirror gives a smaller size image than the object. So for example, the side view mirrors or the ORVMs of the car, here you can see that there are so many cars and it is giving a smaller view. So the car is very big, but we can see the car in such a small mirror because it gives a view, and the image that it is showing is actually smaller than the object, but in real life the car is very much big than we are seeing in the mirror. Uses of a convex mirror. Convex mirrors are used as side mirrors in cars, as I told you, scooters, etc. Convex mirror has a wider view to help drivers to see the traffic. So it gives a wider view and a smaller view so that the driver can view all the traffic behind them. Now let's learn what are lenses. Lenses are of two types. There are convex lenses and concave lenses. Convex lenses is thick in the middle and thin at the edges. A convex lens bends light inwards, so it is called converging lens, whereas the concave lens is thin at the middle and thick at the edges, and that's the reason a concave lens bend light outwards, and that's the reason it is known as the diverging lens. Here are the diagrams which will help you understand better. Nature of image formation by lens. Real images are formed using convex lenses by placing them in between the object and the screen. Virtual images are also formed by convex lens, which is erect and larger in size. Concave lens do not form real images. They only form virtual images, which are always erect and smaller in size. Concave lens used in telescopes, peepholes, etc. And convex lens are used in magnifying glass, cameras, and etc. Inverted image formed through refraction of candle light on paper by a convex lens. This image grows in size as candle is brought closer to the lens, as shown in the diagram. Sunlight, white or colored. So sunlight is white or colored. Let's see. The light rays emitted from the sun appear white but consist of 7 colors, namely red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, and violet. These are various phenomena and objects that can split these white rays into individual color rays. Rainbow appears after or during rainfall due to the reflection, refraction, and dispersion of sunlight by the water droplets in the atmosphere. A prism is a transparent optical object with polished surfaces which refracts light. It refracts the sunlight into 7 colors. So there is a object which is known as the prism, which refracts the sunlight into 7 different colors, namely red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, and violet. Now let's learn what is a Newton's disk. I hope you all must know what is this. A Newton's disk invented by Isaac Newton is a disk with 7 segments in rainbow colors. When the disk is rotated, it appears white. In this In this way, Isaac Newton demonstrated that white light is a combination of 7 different colors found in a rainbow. So, Sir Isaac Newton discovered Newton's disk. He made Newton's disk, and by this he justified that the 7 colors that he made and colored he colored the paper of 7 different colors that are seen in the rainbow, and when he rotates it, it appears white. If the 7 rainbow colors are mixed together, it produces white light. So when he turns the Newton disk, it looks like the disk is white, and when it stops, it's actually 7 colors. So thanks for watching the video, and don't forget to like, subscribe and share. Also hit the bell icon to stay notified. Thanks for watching the video. I will see you in the next video. Till that, stay home, stay safe. Thank you.